Oh, yeah. I was going to get on. I just pulled it up. I was going to check out.
Let me know if you can see
See
it
what
on YouTube.
probably can if you post it. I can.
All systems online.
Yeah, it just gave me a notice. I was gonna get on. I just pulled it up. Check out. Yep, I can see it. Pretty cool if you do that. It doesn't affect your game.
Doesn't seem to. Does not seem to.
Quantum drive is now on. Landing gear raised.
What time are you looking at going? About 9 o'clock.
A little later, maybe like 10.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I got to get a shower and stuff before you go. So
There's no rush. We're just kind of chilling.
Quantum drive is now off.
I told you I got some 900 iron last night, right?
Quantum drive
Yeah,
is now on.
super good. How
Almost,
much?
almost a one SEU.
Wow.
It's like 90 something percent full, or
Quantum
90
drive
90
is now
something
off.
CSEU, whatever it is. Just close to a full SEU.
Quantum drive is now on.
See how crazy this place is.
Is that Power 4?
Yeah.
Quantum drive is now off. Gear deployed. Shields online.
You should bring your like your therapist or something so you can respawn if you have to.
Landing engines offline.
I think my game just crashed.
Really? Is that your machine or the game itself, you think?
I don't know. It was the game. I think it should come back on the screen without having to restart anything, but we'll see.
Well, it depends.
It should pop up here. Let me know when it comes back on the stream.
It's streaming now. Streaming your sign on.
No. Hopefully I didn't get killed.
I don't think you did. You look up. You were touched down on a crash.
Yeah, but there could have been some NPCs.
Yeah, you never know what's going to happen there. Or you just wake up back and checkmate.
I need new cover.
Oh, you did it.
One of them got away.
Holy shit. I'm never that lucky.
No key card.
Detected. Taking casualties.
Holy shit.
We need a medic.
What?
Friendly down. Cover, move it.
Stop, go away.
Hold still. Switching cover.
The work we do here is priceless. Always protect your work.
Moving up.
Jesus Christ.
Friendly down. Got friendly down. Friendly down. Friendly down.
Associated Science and Development is committed to health and safety regulations. Please report
One of them.
What, buddy?
We're under attack.
No. Oh.
Anybody got eyes? Look out! Friendly down! Friendly down!
your team's work is meant
Good thing you know where you're going.
to keep conversations to a minimum.
Contact!
There's a stoic suppressor.
Employee identification accepted. Press to confirm. Stand by. Printing in progress.
Hey, you're authorized to be in there. Stop what you're doing. Security forces
What'd you say,
are
buddy?
on your location.
Yeah. Oh.
Stand by. Printing.
Look out!
Friendly hit.
Grenade out!
I got hit.
Shit! Contact! Shit! Look out! Friendly down! Suppressive fire!
So you got your P6 back.
Yeah, I don't have my torrent on it.
And that thing is deadly.
Find them. Report. Corpse on site. Search the suspect. They just picked up a friendly. Fire! Friendly hit! Shit! Taking casualties! No! I got hit! Damn it! We lost one! Under fire! Shit! I'm hit! We've got contact!
We're under
got
attack!
contact.
Friendly down! Shit! Look out! Damn, one of them! Friendly down! Here, cover!
Damn it! We lost one!
Shit! Contact! Lay down cover!
Jesus.
you some coffee. Like, you like that mass grave of bodies there?
That's pretty crazy. I couldn't have done that. There's no way.
Quantum drive is now on. Landing gear raised.
Just got a text from my asshole neighbor behind me. I guess the water's leaking over there. I gotta fix it. I got a text from the a-hole across there. Look how nasty. He doesn't even.
Stan, what is it?
That's him back there shooting a picture of our wall leaking through. I gotta figure out where the leaks are.
Over there?
Yeah,
Okay, because I was going to show you. It's pulling. You see right there where the wall is?
yeah.
It's pulling. And there's water over there.
I'll have to go figure it all out.
Tell him you'll look at it.
I already did. I already did.
Yeah, I was gonna show you that over there when I was over there spraying. There's water over there.
Okay, I'll check it out.
And that wall is spreading.
Always something.
Oh. Phone number? That's weird.
Yeah. Well, you learn. He knows better than to do that. Yeah.
Landing complete. Engines offline.
Yeah, I'll check it out. Apparently,
That grave over there.
I gotta go check out where my sprinkler's leaking here real quick.
Okay. No worries.
so I can get that part of Jesse and strong mission.
Rumor is there might be some trouble today. Be on alert.
There's likely enemy movement nearby. Investigating now.
Hunt them down.
Play in cover!
Lost one. I'm pinned down.
Play in cover!
Suppressing fire. Couldn't find anything. Suspects in the wind. Covering! We've got contact.
Where do they go?
We need to find the suspect before they escape.
Fly! Lay down cover!
Definitely copper friendly.
Suppressing fire! Anybody got eyes? Friendly down!
Cover blown. Moving.
Remember, the work we do here is priceless. Always
I'm
protect
pinned
your
down.
work.
Target's gone. More beam for possible hostile. Should I advance? Displaced it. This is not good. Suppressing fire!
Your team's work is meant for your team. Please keep conversations to a minimum.
Covering!
I think they got away.
Friendly down!
We're under attack! Find some cover! Play in cover! Where do they go? Damn it! We're under attack!
Engines. Shields offline. Takeoff complete. Shields hit.
You okay, bud?
You know, I think that's a little nicer chewing chewing the lines. I like, you know how to verify that, I mean, looking at the damage.
You there?
Just got a new shipment of stuff. Have a look.
Welcome to the ASOS vehicle retrieval system.
If you need it, I've got
Your
it.
insurance claim has been
Just got
set.
a new
Thank you.
shipment of stuff.
Please
Have
visit
a
us
look.
again. Goodbye.
Just got a new shipment of stuff. Have a look.
Your crafted gun is good, but loot run. In Star Citizen, you get different drug farms that spawn lots of loot boxes. These happen to be the perfect places to farm for weapon attachments. There are 4 drug farms that you can farm. Today I'm only going to be farming one, but you get a
like I said, the base Scion compensator previous attachment video. So I know the interest is there. Other than that, I am the biggest bird in the verse, FC, aka Fried Chicken, and I'd like to welcome everyone back to the channel for another video. Today, I'm going to relay and share with you my experiences with these brand new attachments that I have discovered and used extensively in the verse. Let's start things off by talking about my personal favorite, the Turret Compensator size 1 through 3. So for the size 1, it pretty much acts just like a size 1 tweaker, but with better accuracy. So if you're someone who likes to utilize the tweaker compensator size 1, then you should feel right at home. The increased fire rate and the increased accuracy does make this a very feasible weapons attachment no matter what you're doing, either if you're out there in the verse with PvE or PvP. I've used it a lot and I have enjoyed it. Moving along to the Torrent size 2 compensator, all I gotta say is that this thing is a game changer when it comes to some of your most favorable FPS weapons in the game. Why? It's because it has a 6.5 damage buff while also keeping the accuracy. So look at this compensator as if it was the Tweaker size 2 comp, but with a larger damage output for any ballistic weapon. So for me personally, I've been rocking the P4 with this compensator because it just gives it that extra oomph that I've been needing for this FPS firearm. I usually don't rock the P4 because it always felt a little weak to me. But with this attachment, it's definitely up there as one of the greats for this gun and many others. Throw it on an S71, it's viable. PAR, viable. Anything that's ballistics, that's size 2, just absolutely makes it a mean FPS firearm out there. Again, it holds the accuracy and that damage buff is phenomenal. Now, when it comes to the size 3, I haven't had too much playtime with it, mainly because I just don't be using shotguns like that outside of the Prism shotgun. This is a ballistics only compensator and there's only one shotgun that can utilize it, and that is the BR2 shotgun. Not my most favorable weapon, but it's cool. It, you know, it makes the shots connect a little bit easier. It makes the spread be a little tighter, bullets and stuff like that. The pellets, I mean, it's okay. But I haven't really used it that much just because, like I said, I don't use many shotguns outside of the Devastator and the Prism. Next up is going to be the Vera compensator, size 1 through 3. Now, these are my least favorite comps out of all of the brand new ones that Hitman 4.5 dropped. They have really good recoil control, but the biggest issue with these compensators is that they have a lot of spread. Each of these compensators have between 20 to 40% spread increase. It's like you're using a shotgun, if you will, when you're shooting this thing. So it's not really recommended to throw it onto a fully automatic weapon, just because you are going to miss a lot of your shots because of that 40% increase to your spread. You want your grouping to be more tight when you're using these fully automatic FPS weapons. Moving on to suppressors, my personal favorite is going to have to go out to the Stoic. Now, this thing is absolutely ridiculous. If you remember the Tweaker compensator in 4.4 before it got nerfed in 4.5, you remember how accurate that compensator was. Well, that's the Stoic. Insanely accurate but suppressed with no damage debuff. This thing is 100% overpowered versus a lot of the other attachments in the game. This can be used for both ballistic and laser weapons, so you can really sneak up on your targets and shoot them from a distance without being hurt, without damage drop-off. And it also has insane recoil control, and it also has really nice spread. Negative 15% spread, so you're shooting very accurately, very small and tight grouping whenever you're using an automatic weapon. So you're gonna be out there easily devastating anyone who comes across you, especially if you're hitting them from a distance where they just can't see you. Now, when it comes to the size 1 Stoic suppressor, this is where it kind of falls off a little bit. The recoil is absolutely laser pointer, but it has 20% increase to spread, so you may be missing your shots a little bit more if you're using a gun like an LH86. I don't recommend using the Stoic size 1 suppressor just because of that. If you're using like a regular gun like a S38 or a Coda where it's semi-automatic versus fully automatic, you will have a better time. But dealing with that bigger spread will make your grouping a lot worse with these automatic size 1 FPS weapons. Moving on to the Quell suppressors. Now, just like the Stoic, both of these suppressors pretty much are exactly the same, but they mirror each other. So for the size 1 Stoic, you have worse spread, but with the size 1 Quell, you have better suppressors. Pretty much are exactly the same, but they mirror each other. So for the size 1 Stoic, you have worse spread, but with the size 1 Quell, you have better spread, making any size 1 FPS weapon you have a absolute beast out there because it makes it into a laser pointer. But the size 2 Quell suppressor actually gives you worse spread by increasing it by 7.5% versus the Stoic, which reduces it by pretty much the same percentage. So you can pick and choose how you want to load out yourself when it comes to both of these suppressors. You can throw size 1 Quell on your size 1, and then for your secondary or your primary for your size 2 FPS weapon, you can throw a size 2 Stoic. So you will have laser pointers on both hands. just in case you want to go out there and show the world what you're about when it comes to being stealthy, taking out your opponents, NPCs, or whatever else you're fighting with accuracy. Let's now continue back over to ballistics and talk about the start compensators. There are two separate ones. We have the size 1 and size 2, and they're vastly different. Let's go over the size 1 start because that is the most important one out of the bunch, right?
Under fire! Contact!
They got me!
Your team's work is meant for your team. Please keep conversations to a minimum.
Yes.
Find some cover!
Reports tracking a possible threat. Will update.
Right. So the size 1 start compensator says you will get a 17.
You hear me?
Need new cover!
They got me! Shit! Look out!
We're taking casualties. Here comes trouble.
Hostiles!
Friendly hit! Hostile detected! Covering! We've got contact! Here comes trouble! We've got contact! Friendly hit! They just picked up a friendly!
Shit! Where did that bastard sneak off to? Bullet right between your eyes. Dispatch, got suspicious activity. Attempted to locate source. Hostile friend in area, hunting target.
Fire company. Got to search the area.
Advancing!
Target's gone. One of them got away. Under fire!
Here, cover! No sign of them. There's likely enemy
Damn it.
movement nearby. Laying down cover! Investigating now.
Associated science and development is committed to health and safety regulations. Please report any infractions to your immediate supervisor.
Lost them.
Do not disclose incidents to non-employees.
Suspects in the wind.
I think they got away. Dispatch. Got grenade activity. Incoming! I lost them.
Employee identification accepted. Press to confirm. Stand by. Printing in progress.
Hey, you're not allowed to be in there. Stop what you're doing. Security forces are en route to your location.
Lockdown initiated.
You there? Hello, good sir. Hey there, good sir. Hello, good sir. Sir.
down! We need a medic! Here comes trouble!
Friendly down!
Friendly down!
Friendly down!
Friendly down! Friendly down! They dropped us! Detective! We lost one!
Hostiles!
Shit! We're taking casualties! They dropped the friendly hit! They just friendly down! We're taking casualties! We're taking casualties!
We're under
Here comes
attack!
trouble! They dropped us! Under fire! Hostile! Detective! Under fire!
Friendly down!
We need a medic! Friendly hit!
Friendly down! We're under attack!
They dropped one!
They're gonna pay for that.
Friendly down! We're under
Friendly
attack!
hit!
I'm hit!
Under fire! We need a medic!
Hostiles! Look out!
Friendly! Lost one! Under fire! Friendly down!
Contact! Friendly down!
We've got contact! We need a medic! They just picked up a friendly! Hostiles detected! We need a medic! Friendly hit! They dropped one! Picked up a friendly! We're taking fire! They just picked up a medic!
Friendly down!
Friendly down! Under fire! They dropped one!
One out!
Friendly hit! We're taking casualties!
Friendly down!
We need a medic! Under fire!
We're under attack!
We've got contact! We've got contact! Here comes trouble!
Here, cover!
They dropped one!
Slippery bastard! Friendly down!
Friendly! Friendly hit!
Fire! We're under attack! They got me!
He's friendly down! They just picked up a friendly! Under fire! Damn it! We've got contact!
Friendly down!
Friendly down!
Here, cover!
Damn it! We
Lay
lost
it down,
one!
cover! Friendly down!
Suppressing fire!
Jesus Christ.
We need a medic!
Here, cover!
Got friendly down! Damn it! We lost one! Covering! Friendly down!
Pay for that.
I'm pinned down!
Suppressive fire!
Suppressing fire! Here comes trouble! Got you covered! Got you covered!
Here, cover!
Covering! Got friendly down! Damn it! We lost one!
God damn it. God damn it, dude. What a
No signs of a suspect.
outrageous. Outrageous.
In pursuit of target.
Welcome to the ASOS Vehicle Retrieval System. Vehicle selected. Your vehicle is visited.
0.5 damage buff to your size 1 FPS ballistic weapons, which is amazing. But there is a cost to all that power. You have to pay for it by cutting your fire rate in half. So if you're using a gun like a P8 SMG or a C54, you will have a higher damage output at a slower fire rate. So at the end of the day, with the Stark Compensator size 1, you are going to have to think if you actually want to utilize it or not. Yes, that 17.5 damage buff does sound attractive, but if you don't use it and use a regular attachment like a tweaker, you can crack off 3 shots before it even cracks off 1 shot. So is it actually viable if you actually want to use it? At the end of the day, it's going to be your decision, your personal choice if you wish to cut your fire rate in half. In my opinion, it's great, it's awesome for guns like the C54, but for guns like the P8 SMG and the LH86, which already has a very high fire rate, it may not be as optimal to use when you can crack off so many more bullets before you crack off even 1 bullet with the Stark attachment. And also a little side note too, this FPS attachment has insane recoil. You have to be skilled in order to properly utilize it, or else your shots are going to be literally spraying all over the place. If you're shooting anything past 50 meters with one of these guns, you're probably not going to hit your mark as well. So take that into mind as well before you attach this onto one of your size 1 FPS weapons. Now, when it comes to the Stark size 2 barrel attachment, there's not a lot to say about it, mainly because it doesn't really offer anything special. It's pretty much in comparison to a base level Scion compensator. Just for some reason, it adds an aim time percentage to your gun, so it takes a little bit longer to ADS, which is about it. Its recoil is pretty similar to, like I said, the base Scion compensator. Nothing too great or specialized. So use the size 2 if you wish. Maybe it'll be good for like the P8AR, will it will reduce some of that recoil just because its percentages are just a little bit higher versus shoot and hit harder than use the charge up. Having enjoyable, you know me, I like to run the Arclight all the time, but not being able to have that automatic reload, having 1 extra round left in the clip, right? Because they want them, they want to test them, and you know, it's because they're new. People are getting FOMO, so you know, it is what it is. To begin wrapping things up, at the end of the day, when it comes to choosing what you throw on your muzzle, comes down to personal choice. Everyone has their own opinions about what they like and dislike, so it comes down to you, what you want to rock and what you want to run. I highly recommend, if you're able to go out and test out each of these brand new attachments if you can. To a brand new line of items. Pretty much everyone focused on 2 separate things when 4.5 launched. One was obviously engineering gameplay, and then the next was collecting all the brand new items that was lootable in the verse. And these brand new items were weapon attachments. These brand new items were pretty diverse. We had everything from size 1 to size 3, suppressors to compensators, to a bunch of brand new optics and sights that could be utilized on many different weapons. I know that a lot of you guys have been waiting pretty much an entire month for this video to come out, but it has taken some time to locate, loot, and find all of these attachments, and I'm still not even done. I know you guys are interested because 16,000 of you guys watched my previous attachment video, so I know the interest is there. Other than that, I am the biggest bird in the verse, FC, aka Fried Chicken, and I'd like to welcome everyone back to the channel for another video. Today, I'm going to relay and share with you my experiences with these brand new attachments that I have discovered and used extensively in the verse. Let's start things off by talking about my personal favorite, the Turret Compensator size 1 through 3. So for the size 1, it pretty much acts just like a size 1 tweaker, but with better accuracy. So if you're someone who likes to utilize the tweaker compensator size 1, then you should feel right at home. The increased fire rate and the increased accuracy does make this a very feasible weapons attachment no matter what you're doing, either if you're out there in the verse doing PvE or PvP. I've used it a lot and I have enjoyed it.
Engines offline.
Moving along to the Torrent size 2 compensator, all I gotta say is that this thing is a game changer when it comes to some of your most favorable FPS weapons in the game. Why? It's because it has a 6.5 damage buff. while also keeping the accuracy. So look at this compensator as if it was the tweaker size 2 comp, but with a larger damage output for any ballistic weapon. So for me personally, I've been rocking the P4 with this compensator because it just gives it that extra oomph that I've been needing for this FPS firearm. I usually don't rock the P4 because it always felt a little weak to me. But with this attachment, it's definitely up there as one of the greats for this gun and many others. Load on the S71, it's viable, PAAR, viable, anything that's ballistic that's size 2 just absolutely makes it a mean FPS firearm out there. Again, it holds the accuracy and that damage buff is phenomenal. Now when it comes to the size 3,
Friendly down.
Can't go forever.
Sleepy bastard.
We're taking casualties. Right. Catch. We need a medic.
Lay him down. Cover. Coming. Who wants one?
Oh my god.
We need a under fire.
What the fuck, dude?
Where do they go? Shit. Contact.
Unfreaking real.
Put a hit right between your eyes. Friendly down. Here, cover. Down. One hit. Friendly down. We're under attack.
Under fire. They just picked up a friendly. I'm pinned down.
Dude.
Friendly down. Friendly.
We're under attack.
Jesus Christ.
Shit. Where did that bastard sneak off to? Stepping out. Friendly down.
God.
Laying down cover.
Admiral Eris
Here. Cover.
online.
Oh, shit. Look out.
Come down!
Complete. Engines offline.
Hostiles detected! Grenade out! Friendly heat! We need a medic! Friendly heat! Pushing! They dropped one!
Engines online. Takeoff complete. Shields hit. Shield down. Engines offline. Landing complete.
Anybody got eyes? Suppressive fire.
Engines online. Takeoff complete. Shield down. Engines offline. Landing complete.
Suppressing fire! Covering! Heads up! Grenade!
Hot rod. Hostile friendly area. Hunting target. Grenade out.
Target's gone!
Shit. Where did that bastard sneak off to? Where do they go?
Know you wanted to fight!
Hold still! Where did that bastard sneak off to? Dispatch. Got suspicious activity. Attempted to locate source. You slippery bastard. I'm gonna put a bullet right between your eyes. Where do they go?
I haven't had too much playtime with it, mainly because I just don't be using shotguns like that. Just because I only compensator and there's only one shotgun that can utilize it, and that is the BR2 shotgun. Not my most favorable weapon, but it's cool. It it makes the shots connect. What is up, internet? I am the biggest bird in the verse, FC, aka Fried Chicken, and I'd like to welcome everyone old and new back to my channel for another video. Today, we are going to be continuing our hunt for those brand new FPS weapon muzzle attachments. Recently, I made a video on how to locate and or farm the brand new Stoic and Turret compensators, and you guys asked a lot about how to find the rest. So here we are continuing the journey. Today I'm going to be showing you guys where to locate and or farm the brand new Vera and Quell muzzle attachments in Star Citizen 4.6. Now the reason why you may be wanting to hunt for these brand new attachments is because of how drastically it changes the effect and usability of your FPS weapons when it comes to lasers and ballistics. At the end of the day, you are going to want to be searching for the size 1 and size 2 attachments because they're the ones that makes the biggest difference towards your FPS weapons. The size 3s are kind of just meh and are easily forgettable. But before we get started, I'd like to remind everyone that I am hosting a giveaway for a brand new Robert Space Industries Hermes, the brand new cargo ship of the verse that can hold 288 SCU and hold itself down with all of its firepower. This will also come with lifetime insurance and a Star Citizen game package. All you got to do in order to qualify and enter is 1. Be a subscriber to my channel, and 2. Comment on muzzle attachments that actually matter. Let's get things started off by taking a look at the stats at the muzzle attachments that actually matter, which are the size 1 and size 2. Starting off with the size 1 Vera compensator, which has an aim time of +20, a spread of +35, and then visual recoil of -33%, and then recoil timer of -25%. The aim timer for the size 1s does not matter at all because all size 1 FPS weapons are extremely snappy when you decide the ADS. The +35 spread means that your bullet grouping is going to be a bit wider, so keep that in mind. Now the visual recoil stat is very important. For an example, if you watched my previous video with the Custodian, while ADSing, you could tell that the gun was shaking a lot as I was shooting it. If I had this attachment on it, then it would be reduced and it would look a lot smoother when firing ADS. Moving along to the Quell suppressor size 1, it does have a heat stat, which does not matter right now because it's not properly implemented into the game, but what it does have is a reduced spread. But with that reduced spread, you are going to sacrifice some of your recoil control since this gun has a bit more kick versus the Stoic suppressor if you're deciding to use one or the other for your size 1 attachment. Moving along to the Vera compensator size 2, the best way how I could describe this piece of equipment is it acts just like the tweaker compensator that we used to have before they nerfed it with that 10% damage nerf. This one has a faster fire rate, but all the other stats are almost aligned up with the tweaker. So if you ever use the tweaker compensator size 2, you would know just how it works. So people who love the P8AR, this is the attachment you'd want to put on it because it reduces a lot of that recoil that that gun offers. And it has a faster fire rate, so you're able to crack those shots off even faster with those semi-automatic rifles. Moving along to probably one of the most important brand new muzzle attachments that was recently released is the Quell size 2 suppressor. Now this is a very powerful muzzle attachment. Why? Well, look at the stats. Aim recoil -22%, visual recoil -22%, audible range -33%. So this thing is almost a laser pointer. Now you would compare the Quell with the Stoic. The main difference between the two is one is going to have less recoil but with a wider spread, so your bullet grouping is going to be a bit wider and not as tight, versus the other which is going to have more recoil but it's going to have a tighter spread. Both of these
Where do they go? We're compromised. Need to move.
These suppressors are very easy to control when you're aiming down your sights, so just keep that in mind. At the end of the day, between the Quell and Stoic, it comes down to user feedback, so you should go out there and test both of these out to see which one that you like more. You may prefer the Quell over the Stoic. Just go out there and have some fun and test it. But now, let me take you out into the field so I can show you guys where and how to find the brand new Vera and Quell muzzle attachments. To get our hunt started, you should begin looking at the Hawthorne locations, particularly the PAFs. For some reason, I have had a lot of really good luck hunting for these brand new muzzle attachments here down at the satellite dishes. I haven't had so much luck locating them over at the OLPs though, so just stay on the ground and look around the entire complex. This will also include all of the little side buildings around the satellite dish, because there are weapon crates located inside of there too. I've actually had a bit of good luck finding these attachments whenever I decide to go to those exterior buildings versus the main satellite dish building as well, where the security doors are at. So just check the entire compound. You will for sure find one or two every other PAF. Searching for these muzzle attachments will be easy as well, mainly because a lot of the red security doors are broken. They are just left open, so you don't have to search for a card majority of the time. But if you do see a card printer, pick up a card, because sometimes you might come across one door at each PAF that may be locked, so a red card may be needed. Again, make sure you check around the perimeter of the PAF, because there are so many loot boxes and nooks and crannies that these boxes are hiding in. Like I said earlier, I found majority of the components out there instead of inside. So when you're out there on the field looking for these brand new weapons attachments, you have to be careful. This is a hot zone. Everyone knows that the Alina Mine Hawthorne locations is a huge PvP area. So when you're down here, make sure you keep your head on a swivel, because players are running rampant because they're trying to activate the OLP to gather those rare minerals that open up when you fire the laser. So you have to think about other players who've already ran the entire building or complex looking for the same thing that you're looking for. Even more so after they or you have watched this video, it's going to become more widespread and well known, and more players are going to want to hunt for these brand new weapon attachments because they want to have that edge over other players. So if you just happen to do a couple of them and it's not working out, server hop onto a different friend just to see if the loot pool has refreshed on a different server, because realistically you never know who's been here before you, and so it's important to check every location and spot you can, because you never know when you might come across a treasure trove. Like you see right here on the screen, I just found 4 of them all in quick succession within a few minutes. Just absolutely ridiculous. As long as you keep your head on a swivel from other players and you're doing your looting diligently, you will be able to find these without no issues. Now let's talk about the OLPs. Like I said earlier, you are not going to find a lot of muzzle attachments up here on the actual orbital laser platform. But what you will find in exchange is a lot of pristine metals and the possible chance of finding those brand new Blackout P6 LRs and FS9 LMGs. I find these more here than anywhere else in the game. Whenever I come to the LLP, I always walk away with 1 or 2 pristines and or 1 Blackout FPS weapon. To begin wrapping things up, finding and hunting down these brand new suppressors and compensators are not that challenging. The hardest part that you have to deal with is going to be other players and other players looting.
Hey there.
Real quick, don't sleep on these 3 weapons. They're actually the best. First, the Rapier of 1000 cuts. Every hit applies bleeding that stacks up to 5 times, and at epic tier, the bleed damage converts back into temporal health. Second, the Dragon's Breath Blunderbuss. Bullets have a 40% chance to deal bonus fire damage, and at epic tier, that upgrades to a fired explosion around the target, great for clearing enemies at close range. Third, the Soul Eater. It has a special attack that drains health directly from nearby enemies, and the damage scales with your vitality stat. You get it as a reward for defeating the Ghost Captain boss. We were burning through stamina just getting from island to island looking for these. Turn on unlimited stamina on one, and the whole search became way less exhausting. More time looting, less time waiting for the bar to come back. Real quick, don't sleep. Here's 3 awesome ship builds in Windrose.
You there?
Welcome to the ASOS vehicle retrieval system. Your insurance claim has been sent. Thank you. Your insurance claim has been sent. Vehicle selected. Your vehicle has been...
Hello? Oh shit.
Moving! Shit, look out! Ah, calm down! Shields under fire! Ah.
Lost one! Here, cover! Hostiles! Laying down cover! Shit, look out! On the move! Stepping out!
Lost one. Switching cover. We need a medic. Shit, we're taking casualties. I need new cover.
Shuttle is approaching station.